Hello folks, welcome back to the channel. Tonight I'm going to bring to you another mold that I highly recommend and one of my favorites, and this is the 2-inch Crappie Craw by Jacobs Molds. Here in East Texas we use a lot of crawfish. One thing that we do fish with on a regular basis are the rage-tail craws, and we usually dip the pinchers. So when I was out looking for some molds, this one caught my eye. You can see here that we kind of imitated that with these little small 2-inch crappies, where I made the pinchers a chartreuse and then a green pumpkin. There's all types of colors that you can do with this. As long as you have a good imagination, you can come up with a lot. But the overall dimensions of this are basically 6 inches across the top by 7 1/4. This mold is roughly 1 inch thick and is a 10 cavity mold. One thing different about this mold versus the other molds that I have is the sprue insert here has a little bit of a beveled edge. Jacobs makes their on injector, and it is something that I do not have, but overall any injector works. They do have a little insert that will fit into this for a tighter fit. However, it is not something that you need. The retail value of this mold is $120 at Jacobs Molds. I think it's worth it, especially if you like the crawfish. There are a lot of options. Again, here's one that's chartreuse with a gold and silver flake. This is a wild one that we made. We just made a lot of different red and yellow and orange type glitters in that. It also was a chartreuse plastisol color. But now we're gonna take this mold over, we're gonna shoot it with some plastic, and we'll open it up and show you what it looks like on the inside. Okay, we have now shot our plastisol into this with an injector. You can see here it was a blue color with a purple flake. Again, this Jacobs mold, and a lot of the Jacobs molds have screws that hold these molds together, and you can have a clamp or whatever just to hold it up vertical while you shoot it. But let's go ahead and take these screws out here and open this thing up to show you. You can see here that this 10 cavity with the pinchers is very, very detailed. Whoever came up with this took a lot of time in designing this and programming it in their CNC machine. I love this mold. I think it's worth every penny of it, especially if you like the crawfish, as I've already stated. One thing that I do like to do is basically cut off the pinchers, take the pincher off, and then put it back inside the mold here. And what you can do is make any type of color that you want. You can see here how I did this with a chartreuse pincher and a green pumpkin body. It's just endless on what you can do nowadays with these plastisol colors and dyes, pigments, and glitter. This is again the Jacobs mold 10 cavity. A great mold, something that definitely would like to you need in your arsenal if you're a crappie fisherman, pan fisherman, or if you like the crawfish. Please hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up. If you have any questions or would like to see any color, please ask. Send us an email and we'll check back with you again.